We are uber cozy today, y'all. Hi. Sunday Sillies is going to be a very chill version. Hi. My brain has stopped. Spade. Hi, Spade. Um, yeah, it's going to be very chill vibes today. Not huge on the shenanigans, but we're going to hang out. We're going to get some crochet done. I basically disconnected yesterday, and for most of today, I think this is the first online I've been. So, yeah. Um, Let me know if the music's too loud. I'm streaming some lo-fi. We'll see if YouTube screams at me or not. We should stop meeting like this. I'll take any chance to meet with you, Brittany. Any chance. Any excuse. This is the only way I get to talk to you, so be it. So last week, Emma Gurumi Pally is part of the Into the Deep Cal. I am well aware, and I'm still waiting for that call or that hang. Where are you? Emma Gurumi Pally is part of the Into the Deep Cal, and last week their pattern went up, and it was Kraken called Sir Inksalot. I have a link to their Ko-Fi shop in the description with the same pattern because here's the tentacle. There's going to be 8 of these tentacles, and then we're going to have 2 of these hunter tentacles, and then we'll have the body. So I'm not as far behind as I thought. I think I have another week to finish this, and ideally I would love to finish it tonight. My time management skills say otherwise, but we shall see. I have the undersides, all the tentacles done, and I've got both hunter tentacles completely done and 4 of the regular tentacles done, which we are going for a pastel rainbow. Oh, y'all, my rainbow light over here, it's dying. The remote won't work. It's not the battery. Tried. It will do one solid color, and if you try to do the mode where it will like gradually change colors and stuff, no, it's going to cause a seizure. Oh, here's the other colors. It's pastel rainbow, and then the 200 tentacles. And the way I have it set up is basically a complete circle of gradients that feeds into each other. And then the main color itself is Bernat Mystical Cinder, in which I have officially moved down to a size 5 hook, y'all. Oh my God. And the hook being used, oh, I don't have the hook linked. Oh, well, the hook being blah, 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 blah. What do you mean, what the hell? That I sized down? Or that I can't talk? Because we know I can't talk. Anyways, yeah, I know. We'll get to that in a moment. It's a Furls Metal Aura, but it is gorgeous. It's really smooth. I like this one. I bought it off of a friend in a Discord. They got 2, or they had actually gotten quite a few of Furls and had not tried them before, and it just didn't work with them. So I benefited. I got this one and the gold one. It's a matte gold. Honestly, the matte gold might just be for looks because it catches the yarn consistently. But yeah, I had to move down to a 5mm. I guess my tension is loosening, or my skill is progressing or something with the blanket yarn, because I was starting to notice that my projects were having gaps. And I'm like, oh my God, what in the shit is this? Absolutely not. I think the last big project I did was the Zuko, and I wasn't entirely thrilled with it because I was looking at the head and I could see a little bit of gaping. And I was like, I do not have the time to remake this entire thing. There's clear eyes in there. Absolutely not. And so we've sized down. Currently, the only thing I'm still using my 6s for are loaf cats. When I went to a 5 on the loaf cats, even though it was the exact same yarn I was doing everything else, it just seemed to be a little too tight, and it was like significantly smaller. It's shifted. Get it right. Well, Brittany, I took like a 4-hour nap this afternoon that I woke up from less than an hour ago. Hence why we're super cozy tonight. So cozy. So cozy. So, put those kids to bed and let's catch up. But yeah, I was noticing that everything was still starting to gape. So size down, got some furls. I'm still using my O-Fire, but I'm about to, it's now been past the timeline that I've been given that if I buy an O-Fire as one of their ambassadors, I have to keep it for X amount of time before I can get rid of it or sell it off. We've passed that limit. I'm going to be selling off a good chunk of the 6s colorways that I don't love because there's no reason for me to collect a rainbow of 6mm hooks. All right. I swear to God, if I have to just call you and you put me in an earbud and walk around while you deal with your children, we're going to, because I'm, 1, miss you. 2, I need to know this fucking tea. And I've been way too goddamn patient. I'm going to die. Please tell me your video is going live like first thing tomorrow so I can go binge that. Oh, right. So anyways, I'm only using a 6mm hook on my mini loaf kittens, which surprisingly, they don't have any gaping. Okay. And for the whips that I have that I'm finishing up. So yeah, we're doing the back side of the tentacles. Got 4 more to do. Ideally, I would love to finish the 4 back sides of these tentacles with y'all. But I want to say it takes like 15 to 20 minutes per. And we're chatting. So that's going to add to it. Spade, I missed y'all's live stream yesterday. Oh, shit. All right. So after this, while I'm waiting for you to exist and not ghost me, I'll be rewatching the previous video. Preparing for tomorrow's video. Got it. My vacation technically started yesterday. I missed Spade's stream yesterday because I completely disconnected, and my friends, my local friends who have access to my SOP for this time of year issues, one of them actually enacted it. And I was very happy with how that turned out. Past 2 weeks, I haven't been able to sleep well at all. Nightmares, past trauma, blah, 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 blah. You know, the fun things. So I've kind of been running on empty and broken, and the ugly voices in my head have been getting louder and louder. But we ended up doing a grocery run as a group yesterday. Came home. They did all the cooking, all the cleaning. I was told to pick a movie, which obviously, so well, what do you want to watch? My brain has blanked out. It's like, what's a movie? I'm like, we have a plethora of comfort movies. Like, you say this word like I know what it's supposed to mean. What is a movie? I'm like, my brain, you're a bitch. But yeah, vegged, movie watched, YouTube chilled, ate delicious foods, had great company. Did I go to sleep last night? No. The brain still wasn't quite there yet, but basically bided my time until the stores opened up so I could run my errands, come home, get some prep done, get some cleaning done, hit the storage unit. This week I'll be doing some finalizing for my new market setup. I got to steam some wood. I know it's an in-person village of 2 to 3 people, but it still counts. And it makes my heart so happy, and it makes me want to cry at the same time. Good tears, though. Good tears. All right, the back side of the tentacle is done. Now we attach the bitches. And yes, I am assembling these in rainbow order. So we are now on to kiwi or or Lime, or whatever the fuck this is from Premiere. Did y'all see the cost of Premiere went up? I am honestly impressed with how long they were able to hold out on increasing their prices. But yeah, once I got that done, was settled, I was actually able to take a 4-hour nap this afternoon where my brain wasn't a scumbag, and I was able to actually rest. And I slept so hard. Oh my God. When I woke up, I was like, oh, I got an hour. Great. No function. No function. Yes. So if you use Premiere Basic Chanel, that's the price specifically I saw. Everything's gone up like $1.50. So what used to be $3.99 is now $4.99. The Mama Made Minis went up $1. In fact, I think they took Mama Made Minis collab up to like $6.49 initially, I think, but they have since brought it back down, but not to its original price. And to be fair, the tariffs have been in place for a hot minute, and they've basically been eating their loss. But as a business, this is how tariffs work. It gets passed on to the customers. So yeah, if you want to make Sir Inks-a-Lot with me, the link is in the below. Hallie's Ko-Fi. I love their items. I actually had a pattern test for them recently, which was fucking phenomenal. It was for their pollinator collection, and I did the pygmy possum. I was like, oh my God, it's not a bee. Yay. That being said, they had a honey jar bee pattern, which was hella cute. Ooh, hiccups. We currently have some lo-fi playing from Spotify. Link is below. Martha! Hi, baby. We have the Spotify link. It's in the description box below if you can't really hear the music but you want to. It is K-Pop Demon Hunters Lo-Fi. And so far, it looks like YouTube's not screaming at me. Martha, babe, how are you? We are working on the tentacles for Sir Inks-a-Lot, which is a pattern by Amigurumi Pally. Something like that. They're awesome. They are full of puns. I love them so much. Oh my God. We should have been besties forever ago. I'm overheating. Hold up. We get messy and chill today, which is fine and valid and wonderful. You see, those are the rest of my whips. I got to finish for Pride, which is Saturday. But when the friends, they came over, and one of them, his parentage includes Cuba, and so he basically made us brunch for dinner. And the question that we were given was, do we want a traditional breakfast or an ethnic breakfast? And I was like, what's the ethnic breakfast? You're killing it. Yes, Martha. I saw your setup. It looks so good. Oh my God. I'll be fucking around with my setup this week. I'm so excited. I brought home all the pieces. That was one of my stops this morning, was hitting up storage and grabbing all the pieces for my setup for Saturday. My final shelf came in. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I kind of want to vomit when I think about how much it cost, but it's fine. It's going to look great. And if I'm next to a cunt, I'm going to look fabulous. I got a notification just a little while ago that I got into Mode Punk Rock Flea, so I'm super excited. That's not till October. I've got a few more actual patterns I want to actually whip up for this, but most of it's things like my spiders, which Harper gave a name to the spiders. They're queer arachnids. I vibe. Uh-oh. Gotta go back a little bit. I doubled up in the same hole a couple of times, apparently. Martha, that setup looked amazing. Are you going to release your pattern on Ko-Fi? Ko-Fi, whatever the fuck it's called. I need to actually get a website up and running again. I'm not using Squarespace this time. That was a pain in my ass. I'm thinking of either doing the free one I get with my Square account or going to Ko-Fi. Thoughts, feedback? Oh, Brittany, congratulations on that. You got one of the handshake weeks, I believe, for the Amigurumi Bake Off. I'm part of the giveaway winner stuff there, and so I got to watch everyone's commentary when they're like, "Oh, I nominate this one. Oh, this one did this. This one did that." And your cake slice one, they were very, very impressed with. You've really been killing it on your Instagram posts. I'm just fucking terribly amused that, oh, I have a content challenge for this month. Has only made one fucking post. One. Just one. You know, it's how I roll, apparently. So I'll be fixing that tomorrow. That to do, and I gotta finish getting the stuff ready for the stamp rally for Saturday. I gotta send that information out to my friends who are a part of it. You had so much fun with it? Good, good. You know what I should do? I should have put up a tiny sign next to this Kraken that goes, if any porn jokes are made, you have to pay the creator $10. And I'm going to make a killing. Because this one's going to be a showstopper. And then I still have Marcus, who's going to be a showstopper. And technically, I still have to crochet 2 more larger plushies to go into this raffle that we're doing. It's a busy week for me, guys. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to spend the first 4 hours of the morning working on my setup, figuring out what I'm going to lay out, start to stain the wood. And then after that, I'm going to lay out my comfort movies and just sit on the couch and crochet. Oh, yay. Oh, that's super exciting, Brittany. I'm so glad. So glad. Yeah, the prompts are supposed to help us, not hinder us. I have to remember that for myself, too. But Spade, how did your stream go yesterday? She's not even chasing her tail. She is crouched down on that corner, staring into my lack of soul, making those noises. Anyways, I hope y'all have a drink. Hydrate. We finally got replacement straws for me. Oh, I have unflavored water. What in the neurotypical is that shit? I'll fix that. No, I have to finish the drink that I have. And then I can go get me more water and I can add a flavor packet to it. There we go. That's motivation. Drink the agua, por favor. What are y'all working on tonight? We got Martha out there killing it at a market. Slay, queen, slay. And Spade, I saw your pride bandana. That looks fabulous. The child over there being as loud as she possibly can. I can be your sanctuary. I'm the one right now. I'm the with a cold. You keep me hard now. I feel someone loves you. All right, got another one. Future you'll be grateful. You've been meal prepping since you posted in Discord. When was the Discord post? When was that message? I gotta go finish meal prepping, to be honest with you, too. I think all I did was I cooked up sausage links because I'm going to be making muffin bites. And I'll basically get the wild berry muffin mix that just requires water or milk. And then I use vanilla protein drink instead of water or milk. And they go into mini muffin tins with like a quarter of a sausage link in there. And that gets baked up. And those are our breakfast bites that I'll pair with a yogurt and a fruit cup. In which I know it's wasteful, but I am embracing the pre-made fruit cups because ADHD taxes real, y'all. Either I try to force myself to do the fresh things or the canned things so that it is less waste, but then never actually consume it and it goes bad and shit like that. Or I get the pre-done individually cupped stuff, not have to sort it out myself and be able to consume fruit. It comes down to you've got to do what's best for you. We also have mango sticky rice inspired overnight oats, which is a current hyperfixation. Absolutely. I think we've gone through 3 vats of that at this point. All right, I got to count. 1 second. No, ma'am. Yeah, the hair needs to get redone entirely. I'm debating on doing a different colorway this round. But I'll probably bleach my roots tomorrow and dye my hair tomorrow night or Tuesday. Okay, you can sit over there. Just stop stepping on my keyboard, please. All right, now I gotta do the first row of half doubles all the way back. Give me a second. We're almost done with this row. It gets easier after this. All right. Okay, hydration check. Take a sip. All right. And then meal prepped dinners are not finished. I've got to whip up some broccoli slaw because we're going to do barbecue pork sliders on King's Hawaiian rolls. And I'm going to turn those sweet, savory rolls into garlic bread, actually. So we're going to slice them in half, hamburger style, butter, seasonings, garlic, toast that up, and then layer of pulled pork barbecue and slaw. That's probably actually going to be later this week. We've got a baked ziti from the freezer that needs to get eaten up, and the leftover rice bowls because there was a lot of that. So that's good. But yeah, that's our simple meal prep for the week. All right, now back down the other way. I gotta place a last minute Amazon order. Just keep going. Who knows? Maybe I'll have the stamina to get through these tentacles and then start on the head. Yeah, my comfort movie lineup over there is Stick It, Pride and Prejudice, and Serenity, Practical Magic, Howl's Moving Castle, and Kiki's Delivery Service, and Live Die Repeat. So, you know, a couple days worth of chilling on the couch, crocheting my little arms off. But yeah, Harper named the gay spiders arachnids, and I fucking love it. And I've got gay goblins to finish, or gablins as they also named it. I'm just like, this man, you've already earned Best Spouse Award. What is this behavior? I have been playing more of my Animal Crossing on my own. Finally got the wetsuit so I can start diving. For those that don't know, I restarted my Animal Crossing island, and we've been playing over on Twitch. I decided I did not want to wait a full week in between actually playing the game, but I'm trying not to get as many accomplishments in between. So, unfortunately, we did finish off the museum donations today. So we'll have the full-on museum. Y'all won't see bladders in the tent, unfortunately. Can you not knock my shit over, child? I love you, baby, but you are going down, down, down. No, ma'am. Thank you. We did run out to Michael's the other day so I can grab more cinder. Because online it's like, yeah, we got 3 skeins. No, they didn't. They had 1 skein, and it was buried behind all the other colors. But you best bet that skein came home with me. So I've already had 1 partial skein of cinder that I've completed. We are on to my 2nd skein of cinder, and we're still in the tentacles. We are that much through it, and I've got 1 completely unused skein under that. And I'm hoping that's enough. Crossing my fingers, crossing my eyes, crossing my toes. If I have to cut some rounds out of the body in order to have a complete Kraken, I'll be sad, but I'll do it. So yeah, it's just a chill night. Getting some crochet done, hanging out with y'all. Talking about meal prep and life in general. All right, backside number 6 done. Stretching my hands and my wrist. Make sure you guys take your stretch breaks. It's really cute because Pally in her pattern was like, before you continue, is actually in the pattern, you need a stretch between each tentacle. That could be a quote for OnlyFans. Oop. Stretch. Why? No, ma'am. I love you, but no. Stretchy. You have your food. You have your medicine. You have your fresh, clean water fountain. Okay. All right. Let's get on to the back side of number 6. Oh no, I think I had a pattern test that finished yesterday. Or it finished a few days ago, but it went live yesterday. I need to make that post. All right, so maybe after the live, I'm just going to sit and while away my time waiting for Brittany and her minions, her crotch goblins, go to bed. Because yes, I understand the children's. How is your craft room coming along? Your workspace? I really need you to stop, child. No, ma'am. Ugh, fine, I love you. Give her some love and affect for a minute. This is my baby Miss Crow. And I forgot what the prompt was, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to do a posture check or hydration check or a stretch break or something, and I literally just stretched. So there we go. A hydration check. Take a sip. Sip, sip. She's biscuiting my arm. You better. Here we go. Be good. Yeah. All right. Thank you, baby. Now let's finish this tentacle, shall we? Tuck these ends in so I don't have to fuck with them. Yeah. There we go. Just crocheting the two pieces here. This is going to be so pretty. I'm going to be so excited for this. So excited. I think tomorrow's going to be my day of queer arachnids after I get this stuff started. Then Tuesday will be my gablins. And then Wednesday, if the new stuff comes in, I can do a few more stitch markers. It's fine. Did y'all eat today? Brittany, that's you. Keep crocheting. Just keep crocheting. Just keep crocheting. I'm enjoying this playlist. Yep, that was the thing. Don't know if y'all heard that or not. Even taste testing everything. Doesn't count as a meal, but I'll let it slide this time. Pretty sure your hydration today has just been a Red Bull. Tacos, burritos, steak, flatbread, French dip, roast, chicken, bacon, ranch dip, etc. Girl, call me tits. I mean, that looks great. Affectionate. Yeah, I think once I'm done with the tentacles, I'll probably call it for the night. And then I will go finish up my meal prep, which really is just the muffins. I'm not going to do the slider stuff until later this week, and everything else we already prepped. For the slider, all I got to do is, add barbecue sauce to the pork that's thawed out and mix up the slaw the night before I want to use it. Ooh, I need to check something. That's good. That's good. We do love to have things set so that on the daily, it can calm the fuck down. I've learned that I can, for our meal prep, not to do such too many options is bad for us in a span because then it becomes overwhelm and a decision paralysis. But also at the same time, too much of the same thing. And after eating it for the third time, I'm like, fuck this shit. It's not a hyperfixation food. Obviously, the difference, the one exception right now is the mango sticky rice inspired overnight oats. I gotta find the shirt that I grabbed for Pride so I can do my alterations on it too. Maybe that'll be a Tuesday thing. Come on. We're almost done. The second tentacle, and then we'll have two more after that. Take you down. Yes, I've become that which I hate. And I'll just yank my yarn to destroy it. It's fine. Y'all, this is looking so good. I'm so happy. Why are you significantly longer? Different tension, different days. You'll explain more tonight. I'm holding you to that. All right. I'm going to go quiet for the next 5-10 minutes as I get this one started. I'm this close to turning on the evil overhead light so I can see better. Okay, there we go. As I sit crunched over like a shrimp. Water. My reward for getting through Prince of Pride is completely disconnecting again on Sunday and Monday, and just burying myself in the 2 books that I need to read. By need, I mean desire to read. So the Katie Robert Dr. Olympus series has finally reached its conclusion. The last book came out this week. I have not finished book 9, so I cannot start book 10. So it'd be like Sunday, book 9, Monday, book 10, Tuesday, Return to the World. Well, I recommend the Katie Robert Dr. Olympus series. Just because, yeah, there are some hetero couples, but it's heavily queer and not, how to phrase this? Not the American dream coded. All sorts of different types of relationship dynamics are explored. None of it your tradition. It doesn't. None of it had to be traditional monogamous. So there you go. Let's just leave it at that. And sometimes it's plot. What plot? Other times there's a good plot there. I'm really excited for the last book because Hermes is going to be the one with the romantic interest, and it comes with a lot of baggage, and I'm practically foaming at the mouth. I'm kind of like debating of the, do I sacrifice crochet time this week to read? And the answer to that is, if I want to beat last year's sales, no. I need to crochet and prep every moment that I have this week. And normally I would just audiobook it, but these ones I just want to sit with the book and really get into it. Stop. You're my soda pop, my soda pop. We're almost done with the back side of this tentacle. And then we get to sandwich another 2 together. Yay! We are almost to the end of this. So excited. So good. What book series is anyone else reading, or just a book? I've got the Katie Robert series, Dark Olympus, I'm working on. Brittany is in need of good book recommendations. It's a take time. The feeling don't deserve to live. It's so obvious. I'm singing along, baby. All right, here we go. The third one of the night getting sandwiched together. Good news about these is that I don't have to sew them on to the Kraken. I believe they are crocheted in round. Bless. Take your time. You should do it. Make a Sir Inks a lot. Like, I'm not even talking about Anchor. Just do Sir Inks a lot. Wait. Oh, God. Do I really need another project this week? I could do Anchor with the sparkly white Bernat and bold rainbow tentacles. I don't need to sleep this week, do I? Sleep's not necessary, is it? Says the person who's so deep sleep deprived they need their friend's intervention and a 4-hour nap this afternoon. Yeah, no, not necessary at all. Brilliant idea to put a pin in it to prioritize sleep. Brittany, how dare you not enable me? But you know, fair. Fair. Strategy. Oh, that's my hair in the corner of my eye. Okay. I thought I saw something wiggling out on the patio. Every time I look, there's no movement. No, it was a piece of my own hair hanging out the corner of my eye. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are halfway through putting this tentacle together. Yeah. Oh, so I know a while back I was talking about starting a Market Prep Monday series, probably over on Instagram, to go live with people on. And I realized after I got some people to agree just to do it at some point, just not a specific time yet, that I was overcommitting myself. So I had to put a pin in that plan in order to take care of me. On the one hand, it sucks actually being self aware like that. On the other hand, it's a good thing that I'm self aware like that. All right, we're on the final side of this one. And then we've got one more to go, y'all. One more. All right. I selfishly hate it too. But let's gotta be realistic. No, I don't. No, I don't. This basically comes down to, do I want to get better? Yes. Yes, I do. And constantly burning the candle at both ends for the sake of trying to do not so great. Oh, we have some more people pop in. Hey, hi, hello. Welcome in. We are working on tentacles for Sir Ink-a-Lot. It is a pattern by Amagurumi Pally. I'm pretty sure I'm botching that name, but hey, the link's below. And it's pretty nice and sizable, so once I'm done with this tentacle, I will show you how long. And tonight's goal is to get the tentacles complete, because it's getting to the evening. The light's starting to cost me, and I really do not want to turn on the overhead light. It's evil. So after the tentacles, I'll have to move on to another project and just work on the body tomorrow, probably. All right. So this is the second to last tentacle. She that big? You can see I'm getting sloppy on the edges, though. Oh my god. I'll go back in with the darning needle and tidy up those stitches. All right, the last one. And we've gone through more than half of a skein for the backside of these tentacles. I'm a little nervous about how much yarn the head's going to take. Anyways, hydration check. Get your water or your Red Bull or anything else you're sipping on, and have a drink. All right, we're going to a couple of minutes of quiet because starting up another one, I got to count out the single crochets. All right, we've got the chain. The first round of crochets on the other side. I also count quietly too because numbers. I'm not a fan of crocheting into a chain. I feel like I always lose my count. All right. Next two rows are easier. What y'all got planned for the evening? After this, I'm going to meal prep and probably play some Animal Crossing and then come back to another project. I need to work on Martha's Halloween weighted plushies. Strategy, get you, baby. My trademark song, strategy, get you, baby. Factory not of evil. Strategy, get you, baby. Okay, good. That'll be on the inside. Ooh, maybe I'll make myself an iced coffee as a sweet treat. Yes, coffee at 8 o'clock at night for me. Caffeine does not have the same effect. That's not true. Well, when I'm passing out after having my second Diet Mountain Dew because the caffeine, yeah, it is. more row on this little bitch, and then we start putting it together. I'm excited. You're excited. We are all excited here. So excited. Much excited. Oh shit, what did I do? We might be excited, but I also fuck up. It's fine. It's fine. That's what we ribbit for. Frog. Frog. Brittany, I am so confused. Oh, no, you did finally move number 1. Great. I was so confused why you're the only one chatting with me, and somehow it was ranking you at number 2. And I'm like, how the fuck are you at number 2? But now you're at number 1. Yes. Bath time, sleep time, yes. Good night, El Children, no. Yeah, just DM me when you're ready and we'll pop up somewhere. But prior to that, I'm gonna go make those muffins, and then I'm gonna sit my ass on the couch and play Animal Crossing. I got the wetsuit, so we're gonna be diving for all that money, all that sea life, but you know what I mean. Oh, okay, so throwing back to the very beginning, Brittany, yes, down to a size 5mm hook, and my stuff's not coming out as gigantic anymore. And I'm like, oh, no, I can't be a pick-me crochet girly anymore. I can't be like, I'm not like the other crochet girlies. My stuff just organically is larger. I just have no idea how this happens. Oh my God. But now that I'm starting to see holes, it's like, nah, we gotta tighten that shit up. Again, not shitty. Yeah, and there's certain pattern writers I just don't buy from anymore. Period. Because they're red hats, or they support other red hats. I'm so glad that comment gets you. Yes, come on. We remember that. Those who know. But I don't want to give too much context so that people who don't know can figure it out. But that pocket monster was holy as fuck. And not in the Jesus way. I need to clean Digital House and block all those bitches. All right. Final tentacle. About to get crocheted together. LF fucking G. Oh shit, I gotta check something. Slight delay. I gotta check notification on something right quick. Why is my screen so bright? There we are. Okay, well, I can't really. The group that I needed to check did updates, and I have to reapply to it. So, Pensacola Punk Rock Flea. Once they start sending out acceptances, they clear out the Facebook group, and you have to rejoin, which complete sense. I'm hoping my friend also gets in. I'm super nervous. Get under my hook, you stupid little whore. Thank you. Here we go. And we crochet our life away. LFG. So I'll have to wait for acceptance to come through before I can see what's going on in that group again. I don't really get on Facebook that much, but you know what? It'll be fine. I now have a standard promo set up, so I'll just have to change out a few items and we'll be good to go. My birthday is coming up, and I actually have a nail appointment on my birthday for a mani and a pedi. Fuck yeah. And I still haven't decided what I want done to my nails. Green and witchy. That's kind of the vibe I think I want. So we shall see. I need to look up some inspo photos to send to my girl. I like the fact that I can give her a couple of inspo photos, tell her what I like out of each, and she comes up. Oh yeah, baby, that's what the depression's all about. So, okay, it's just you and I right now. So yeah, TLDR, I used to get depressed the month before, and for basically for a 60-day span leading up to and after my birthday for trauma reasons. And it has been a focus in therapy. Last year, literally wrote out an SOP leading up to the depression for the closest people that I trusted with this stuff and I didn't really want to pull away from. And last year was the first year doing that. It helped mitigate some of the issues. This year, I made sure I updated it back in February and March. I wanted to make sure I reviewed it, as far away from the emotional time frame as possible and see what worked, what didn't work, where alterations need to be made. And we are using it again this year. The time frame is slowly reducing. So, it's not as long as of an issue anymore. I want to say so that's where the lack of sleep comes in, is those traumatic memories. And it fucks with my sleep. I can't sleep. And when I do, I am trapped in horrible nightmares, etc. and so forth, reliving stuff that I don't want to relive. And yeah. So yeah. Having a YouTube that I may not be making videos, but at least I'm doing once a week lives on, just to try to get back into the hang of that and make sure I don't completely disappear. But yeah, it's this month. Here soon, TM. And we had a slow start to the depression spiral, but it mostly just started with my sleep issues. But I was able to manage everything else until last week, Tuesday. Tuesday, it hit hard, and I was wrecked. Thankfully, therapy was on Wednesday, and we reviewed and put game plans and discussions and, techniques on how to pivot, because TISM don't do great with changes. So if things aren't going to plan, I might have issues. Well, how to pivot from that successfully, so on and so forth. So yeah, we are almost done with this tentacle, which means we are almost done with this live, y'all. I may not be going live for Sunday Sillies next week because it'll be the day after Pinsa Pride. And I think I just want a full disconnect that day. I'll see if I can get some scheduled stuff up done on Instagram. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a full disconnect day. Let's see if we can make a new record for us for Pinsa Pride. Y'all, I want to say last year we hit 3,000 in sales between cash and card, or really close to it. So let's see if we can do that or better again. All right, last tentacle. We have, I'll show you the complete colorway. We have this light pink, blushy pink. Then we have, they look the same color. They're two different colors, I assure you. Then we have an orange, which I promise is a different color. Yellow. Okay, that one does show up different. Yay. This green, this mint, this blue, this periwinkly, this light purple, and this warm light purple. And we have the beginnings of our OnlyFans. I'm kidding. We have the beginnings of the Kraken. That's more than beginnings. I think it's the easiest parts after this, which is just the head. I'm not beating allegations. All right, let's turn off the music. Hopefully it hasn't been too loud. I didn't see any complaints, so yay. And we're going to call it a night. It's going to tell me how long I've been streaming. It's not going to tell me. Oh, there it is. 1 hour and 21 minutes. Make sure y'all take a stretch break. Thank you for hanging out. And we're going to call it a night. Yeah, I'm done. Y'all take care. Thank you for hanging out. And remember, you're loved no matter how you feel. I'll catch ya in 2 weeks. Bye. Mwah.